What's up?
What are you doing?
What's up?
Living vicariously through John.
Yeah, same here.
That's what I'm doing.
I think that's all of us. Hey, look, one viewer, but it's Stony.
Car 54.
Dorty, how was your weekend?
Hot and wet, for sure.
The temperature decided to drop tonight.
Friday was good. We did a drive day Friday. And then Saturday was shit because we got up and it just rained all damn day.
Yeah, okay.
That happens.
Sunday was hot AF because it was super humid.
But the track was good.
I mean, I think so.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I was about heat stroked out when I was on the track, so wasn't like mentally documenting everything that was going on besides just trying to stay coherent.
Just trying to get through it.
Yeah.
So just to clarify, what was happening here?
This was day one, right?
That was like day, I guess you call it day 0. So the main power wire to my switch panel was apparently just a touch loose and kept getting looser.
Oh, cool.
So it was weird because like I'd shut the door and the car would stutter. And then it got to where when I'd put it in gear and just the shake of that would make the car stutter. I'm like, what is going on?
Okay.
And so this is moments after I figured out what was going on.
Okay. I'm taking notes because this is big block life stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit vibrates.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Me and Mike were having an intimate moment there.
Looks like it.
You can't get, like, if you got fixed door bars and fixed seats, like solid Kirky and a door bar that's arguably too high, that's the only way your head gets under the dash where you can actually see anything. And I was under the dash and trying to get that hooked up, and I was still doing it all by feel because I couldn't see anything because I couldn't find my readers.
Oh, man.
If you're under the dash, you have readers on for sure.
Yeah, there is no way with your head in the floorboard you can push further back so you can see what's going on.
I need to be like a minimum of here, and the bolt was like here. I'm not going to work a Phillips head screw that's this far from my face. That's
Man.
Be lucky to even hit the damn thing.
Yeah, bumper bolts are a problem.
Bumper bolts, tightening them up by way of the floorboard.
I kept hearing a rattling, so I did the right thing and just turned the radio up.
You have a radio?
I mean, earbuds.
Okay.
I got to wear either the foam earplugs or earbuds to the iPhone.
I got you. Yeah.
It's just deafening if not. I just yell what all weekend long, which I think I still do, and just nobody says anything.
Does anybody ever go, okay, whenever
That'd be funny.
What? I'm sorry. Okay.
It's I was getting stuff ready this afternoon and leaned up against the bumper, and it just goes, whoomp. There were only bolts in one side of the bumper.
No way.
There's only 2 on each side, but
Yeah.
all 2 of them were gone from the driver's side.
Oh, man.
So now there's only 1 on each side because I took
Weight reduction.
You can do the math and tell what I did there.
Oh, yeah. What we all would have done.
Yeah. Well, step 1 was I'll just take that off.
Yeah.
But
then you got to carry it around. You can't roadkill it. Just throw it on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Come back and get it later.
Oh, man. So where was Jungle Fro at? Jungle Fro was not in attendance.
Well, they know that.
I had some personal issues going on in real life. Sometimes real life gets in the way. My bad. And if you go off of what Cliff was saying, I was obviously, kicking puppies and slapping cats, whatever.
Babies. Slapping babies.
Slapping babies.
Hey, what the heck are you talking about? Slapping cats?
Kicking
I've never heard that.
And cats.
Oh.
Kicking puppies and cats, slapping babies.
Okay.
Slapping babies. Fro hates children, so Jungle Fro didn't get to come to the race.
Fro hates children. Thank you, Cliff, for that one.
So that just means next year is going to have to be something real special.
The inevitable return of the Great White Hope, yes.
Yep.
Raised $50,000 for children's charity in Tulsa, and it could have been probably upwards of 16,000, maybe more if the Fro would have been there. Because it was hot enough that people may have been delirious and thought that it was a good-looking backup girl. And that's how hot it was.
So hold on, I want to go back in the comments. Aaron said, "I think Dorty may have gotten a hug." Is that how'd that work out? By the way,
I've been touched by more people.
So, speaking of Aaron, you guys see a picture right there, a little sticker on that window.
Uh-huh.
I wish I would have zoomed in a little more on the sticker.
So what does the sticker read? What does it say?
It says, "Is Dorty going to answer this, or should I?"
Go ahead.
It's one of my profile pictures, and it says, "Have you seen me? I need a hug." Hashtag hugs for Dorty.
Was it everything you wished it would be?
So
what do you mean?
I would like to say this real quick. Although few, our listeners are mighty, is all I'm saying.
Right. Yeah.
I believe we have Aaron Roberts to thank for that.
Yeah.
Go ahead and start up with the Jungle Fro stickers. We'll get some of those too, and we'll stick those on the car.
They're not going to make Jungle Fro stickers if Jungle Fro is not going to be there.
I know.
There it is.
So this deal.
Hold on.
Okay, so you see the picture.
Yeah.
That's the
the
back of my trailer.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I've been touched by more people in the last 3 days than probably in the last 10 years.
Aaron is not claiming any of this.
Nope, he didn't do a thing.
Yeah. Shanda has a whole tube of them stickers that says otherwise, because when she bowed out on Saturday, they went home with her. So I'm pretty sure she's got them in all sizes.
And I expect a sticker.
I'm sure she can accommodate.
I hope so.
Oh, man, I almost knocked this off of the table with my beer.
Is that what?
Look at that.
Congratulations.
First loser.
Ka-chow. Evidently. I didn't even know.
This is for you, John.
It'd be easier to show you the spots that were safe. Yeah, there were potential hugs missed out on for sure.
I'm out.
Okay. That was me and Fro battling back and forth.
That was.
Yeah.
See, and now you have the slightest inkling of how I felt in the back of a Chevy Love last year.
Yeah.
That was way worse, dude. Here's why. Because how many people do you think that we have no idea have pictures of your big self in Daisy Dukes?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
With lotion on from some dude on the starting line in the bed of somebody else's truck that they have saved on their phones.
It was hilarious, though.
Nobody lotioned me. And luckily, hugs didn't last very long because it was hot and I'm a sweater, so I was wet.
Mm.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah, well. Or whatever it's called.
Ugh.
Yeah. No, it worked
Good.
out.
So
Yeah.
even though there was not a lot of racing, it sounds like everybody still had a really good time.
Man, it really was. So we checked in Friday, and then went to the racer party at La Casita there in Owasso, and it was like walking distance from the hotel. So we walked back over to the hotel, had a couple parking lot beers, and then jumped in the pool. Got nice and cooled off for the next day. Friday, we rolled through, and we didn't have to tech, so we just rolled in and started the route from the track, rolled through the funny car chaos pits, and then basically followed Route 66 to Joplin, and then got checked in at the hotel, went to the racer party. Stoney basically dominated the valve cover race.
Hey, reaction time. On reaction
Tree.
time, he was all
He
over.
dominated
people.
the tree.
I watched the video. So
You ever seen the videos where the guy like nails the tree and then the car goes directly right and he runs over the tree?
yeah,
That's what Stoney's valve cover was doing.
yeah. Which there was someone I think that asked him if he had the alignment right, and he was like, "Yeah, good enough." Was the answer. Stoney, you were killing everybody in the light, but gone.
No, we learned a lot about valve cover racing that day.
Malibu. It's getting closer.
Yeah.
It's getting closer. I mean, time is a thing. There's not a lot of it.
I
But,
think that's all of us this weekend.
Oh yeah.
oh, I
Except
didn't.
Dorty.
I didn't touch it this weekend. This weekend I was jam packed. I didn't have any time. So
I didn't touch the Fairlane after going to the block party. After that, I did everything that I intended to do this weekend. So
Well, I touched the shit out of my car.
we saw the picture.
well,
Yes.
I got over to your house as much as I could in the last week. As soon as I
Yeah.
got off work, I was cruising over there and working on it. I mean, I got some stuff done. Fro asked if I wanted to share any pictures. And I said, no, I don't want to share any more pictures until it's done. Next picture, I want to be a startup video.
Hell yes.
But watching the intro to the show, there's a picture of me either putting headers on or taking headers off with a small block.
Yeah.
Small block looked pretty good in the car, man. I had that deal. I feel
Well,
like looking pretty clean. You know what I mean? Big block looks better. Right now, it looks better.
It just hits different.
Man, it's so much
For
bigger.
sure. Yeah.
Man, it really is. Mm-hmm. Come on with it.
Sorry.
I'm waiting for Voodoo to say something about, the big block Chevy.
Oh my God. Who was it that was saying that the other day?
This right here?
No, I was talking to somebody and they were using big block Chevy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's Frank. Frank watches the show. And I didn't think he was the kind to jump on that trend, but talking to him on the phone, he's headed to the track and talking to me on his way. And he's like, yeah, so tuna on the old big block Chevy. I was like, get off my phone. Get off my phone.
It's so catchy. It's hard not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go and share this one. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, trust me, that's never been an issue for me. If you know me, then you know that. Anyway.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Yeah. No, I'm look at that. That's a good picture. I'm ready to be doing that.
That was a good one. That one, there's a place called Hendrix Heat and Air in Mexico. So that was on a closed course or in Mexico,
Right.
leaving Hendrix Heat and Air.
Looks like Afton, but whatever.
Yeah, somewhere. But
Sorry.
solid roller there. And I'm going to be honest. If we didn't race and we just drove around to checkpoint and got graded on our burnouts, I might have just as much fun. Like we could just do the route, do a bunch of gnarly burnouts, and then paper, rock, scissors for who gets the trophy.
I like that.
At which point it's basically the power tour.
No.
So we better keep racing.
Yeah, stick to the racing.
Yeah. No,
I'm sitting there going, don't change anything. Let me get in and do some of this stuff first before anything starts changing.
Yeah.
Like I was
Why?
talking
We're gonna get right up. We're gonna get right up to season next year, and you're gonna decide to go ahead and repaint the car or something.
No, I was talking to Devin about this the other day, and I was like, man, I'm missing these events, blah, blah, blah. And Devin's like, man, you better hurry up and get on it. Why'd I even build my car for? I said, I'm not going to go do this by myself. I was like, no, I promise. We're not going to stop doing it. John's not going to for sure. I'm not going, I haven't even started yet, really. So
Yeah. I was trying to get people locked in today on King of the Open Road, and my car literally don't fit a single class there.
Really?
Yeah, not really. I mean, competitively, not at all.
Do they have a 650 class?
I mean, it'd be a lot cooler if they did, but
Do they not really?
I don't know.
I thought they did.
The thing about people that go race 650 classes, which I don't mind, but those people freaking nail that number.
Run 650?
Yeah. Or maybe like 650 with a 1.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't get to see your burnout at the block party in Galena, but I did get to see a lot of burnouts at the block party in Galena.
I sent you some good footage of it. I assume you shared that.
No, I have not shared it as of yet.
Oh, good job.
We're not big block swapping the Fairlane. No. Perfectly fine with my childish antics.
We're going to leave the small block forward.
yeah, back to putting the small block in the Malibu, there's not really much to it, man. Just get you the right headers and you're good to go, right?
You mean the big block?
Or big block, yeah. I feel like the big block went in just as easy as small block. I mean, it was just right, John. I mean, I feel like we didn't really have any issues with it.
It just fell in.
Yeah.
I actually have to race people. Well,
Aaron, I'm sorry I didn't bump into you. I wasn't there near long enough, and I got there a little bit late.
yeah, you guys had just left.
Yeah. Fro, what kind of mileage did you get in the Fairlane on the way home?
Ooh, that's a good question. So this will be my chance to talk about my car. So I've had a cobbled together ignition system for a while now that Dorty and Bo have both substantially made fun of me for. And, your friends are going to make fun of you so that you fix things the way you should. And
sometimes you're stubborn and don't listen to them just to spite them.
Sometimes I'm stubborn and I don't listen to them just to spite them. Sometimes I think it's going to. So I decided before I left to switch over to an MSD 6A box that Bo gave me quite some time ago. And I really thought that it was going to be a wiring nightmare to get everything converted over. And it turns out it was super simple, and it eliminated a whole bunch of wiring that I didn't need. And it went really well. I burned about a quarter tank getting there and about a quarter of a tank getting home, which granted there was another issue that popped up, but it shouldn't have affected mileage. But I'm not real sure, but I would guess that I got even better gas mileage this time than I normally do. And that thing usually gets about 18 to 20 right now.
Could you imagine, John? Could you imagine getting 18 miles a gallon?
You're on mute, Dorty.
No, not in anything I own. Like the motorcycle.
Yeah, no. My wife's car gets like 38 miles a gallon, but
Yeah.
that's nothing
My
else I have.
wife's car gets like 15.
Yeah, there's a huge difference between a Rogue and a and what she is.
Right.
But I did get to cruise up Maine at the block party. I did get to enjoy myself. I bumped into my mom. She was on her way through, so she was helping my sister move back. And she was coming through Galena as I was getting ready to head out of Galena. Stopped off. She jumped in the car. We took a cruise up Main Street. I'm sure everybody knows I've done this. I've talked about this before. This is my grandpa's old car. And mom got a little misty-eyed, because everybody was saying hi and checking out the car. And, there were like 15 little kids that were like, do a burnout. And I was like, I can't. I'm sorry. and mom got a little misty-eyed. She's like, your grandpa would have loved this. And I was like, well, thanks, Mom. I appreciate that. So I had a great time at the block party. I thought it was awesome. I really wish I could have made it out there today. I had some other stuff going on,
What she really meant was, Larry, you and your dumb friends really can put the car together, can't you?
No, I think what she really meant was
something decent.
I think what she really meant was do a damn burnout get these kids to shut up. So the 8.8 is going to get worked over and put in the back of this car because I'm not going to put myself in that spot where I can't do a burnout again.
Listen, doing a burnout's not going to hurt the rear end.
No, but it's awfully hard to get this thing going with those gears.
Well,
you got to love voodoo.
it's true.
But no, it was thank you, Stony.
More further evidence.
Yeah. He wouldn't even do a burnout for the
He wouldn't even
kids.
do a burnout.
Oh, all
That's
right.
two.
Fine.
That's
Fine.
two.
He
Dorty, drag out that
idled
8.8.
around the
We got to
block.
cut down one side.
He idled around the block and kicked that dog that was chained to a tree. And then
Got out of the car, walked into someone's yard just to kick a dog.
yeah.
But no, it was really good. It was really, I love the block party aspect, and I hope they do it again next year.
Right, Voodoo? That's what we're saying. That's what we're all saying.
It's for the kids, man. Oh my God.
Well, man, I just know something bad's coming because I'm the one that set up the Jungle Fro thing. The hugs for Dorty wasn't on all me this time. But, I didn't help the situation with that. I just have a feeling that something bad's about to happen to me, and I'm gonna have to explain to my wife that I'm gonna have to dress. I don't know. Yeah. I'm worried.
Well, next year is your year, so
Stoney's.
do not share Steve's.
I can't share Steve's.
I can't
Sorry.
share Steve's.
It's funny and I like it, but I can't. I'm just gonna like volunteer right now to like airbrush kids' shirts next year or something. I'm gonna airbrush your name on here.
And
I'm just gonna do it now.
Oh no,
I'll get to
I'm
practicing.
already
careful.
trying.
You should be living that big block life next year.
Hopefully in a couple weeks, be living that big block life.
I mean, at the race. Which
Oh
means
yeah.
you're doing crap like
Rolling burnouts.
rolling burnouts and changing tires unnecessarily. And
Yeah.
that was my Saturday. I was a little peeved.
Yeah. What I'll do is, that's true.
Man, are they going to be pissed off when I show up with a bikini next year?
Oh, sick, dude. Don't do that. You're going to go to jail.
Well, because we're probably going to get the first 500 paying him to put clothes on.
Yeah. Problem is,
don't even leave the dressing room. Just go back.
Listen, if you get put in jail wearing that, that's going to be a weird time in the clink, man. It's
Yeah. Have a nap.
By the way, y'all, if you did get a picture of you hugging Dorty, again, tag the show.
I don't think there's any pictures.
If you got a picture, if you got another angle of that picture where Dorty's getting intimate with Mike Honcho, please share that picture.
I think that one was good enough.
Yeah, I'm like 99% sure nobody else knew that was going on.
Yeah, we saw. That's good enough. Well,
You gonna share that one?
how funny would it be a picture of Fro in his Jungle Fro outfit? John getting a hug from Stoney or Narks, and then I'm airbrushing a hat or something, and that's the shirt.
Hey,
I'm really pushing something like that for me. I don't want to do anything stupid.
if you're into hugs, some of those guys are really good at it.
Oh,
No shit.
I've said it before. I'm really good at that. I excel in getting hugs.
Speaking of some of those guys being out there, it was really nice seeing Cliff out there doing announcing. For anybody who doesn't know, Cliff had a stroke about 2 months ago, and it was really cool seeing him get back to it. Love seeing that guy. Dorty, is that all you won this weekend?
Nope.
So he won second place and got a second place trophy. That's awesome.
I did. So this event,
And it's a good one.
point.
Narks did good. That's a cool
dude,
trophy.
these things are bangers. Like, this is a really cool trophy. Somebody told me who made them, and I forgot already. But it might say on here. No, we don't.
So there was that.
Yeah. And then I basically won a set of Power Pack pistons for whatever.
What?
Yeah. So,
Man, decisions.
yeah, I know. Like, what do you do with a? Do I just get them for a random LS build?
Well, I mean, I would.
Do I sell them? Travis Wise made the trophies for sure. Revved up Laser Works.
There we go.
I can't see any of that. But yeah, they're really cool.
LS build, huh?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe I put them in this 400 small block.
Big block Chevy.
I mean, I buy a new set of pistons from a big block Chevy.
Are you even allowed to own a small block now?
I don't know. I haven't checked the rules. I might have to just buy another big block and build another big block and put that in the 63.
Ooh.
I know a guy who's got one. You can buy it off of him.
Yeah, it's a
Right.
good deal. It's a good deal too. It's actually
Really?
Yeah, it's actually worth looking into on that one.
Oh. Okay.
Talk about it after the show.
If I still wasn't paying off my stuff, I'd go buy that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big block Chevy and a Turbo 400.
Package deal.
Wow.
It's a bundle. I know how you like bundles.
Yeah. I do like that.
Yeah.
A spare big block Chevy wouldn't hurt my feelings.
63 would be fine with a big block in it.
Oh, for sure. For the children, really. I mean, could you imagine taking that to a cruise night or like if it was the plan B on a drag and drive and then not being able to do block long burnouts.
Right. Yes.
Kids would be crying. You'd be like, oh crap, promo's here.
Oh crap. Well, sorry you guys, I failed you.
Uh-oh. He gone.
What did you do?
Yeah, he just disappeared.
Just kicked myself off for a while.
That was his timeout.
All right. So, you guys watch anything cool on YouTube this week?
Nope.
I watched Tony, Alex Taylor, and David Freiberger try to guess marketplace prices.
Huh. That's a genuinely unique idea. Something to do on a show.
It was actually really interesting to watch because like Freiberger sucks at that.
Really?
Yeah, I think he got 1
Is he
point.
high or low?
Huh?
Is he high or low?
I think he was low on most of it.
Really?
He was
Yeah,
probably
and then-
giving the prices what it really should sell for.
Probably. Tony pointed out about halfway through the show about how all those prices are screwed up because of Freiberger in the first place.
No, I can't say what I want to say. I'm pretty sure my daughter can hear me right now. I'm pretty sure it has to do with Gas Monkey Garage.
Yeah, you got a point.
They ruined it. They have everybody thinking, everybody who owns a car, it's been in the field for 60 years. After that show came out, all of a sudden that car is worth 100 times what it really is. Because he would go out and give 30 grand for a car that's worth $1,200.
Yeah. Well, and Freiberger said through the episode that he was using like LA pricing, which is weird because he was low on quite a few of them. But
That's what don't make sense. I could have seen him being high.
Yeah. Well, there's your reasoning right there.
Yeah.
It was Motor Trend's money.
It's funny.
that is true. That is true. But yeah, I thought it was pretty entertaining. I don't think I watched anything else other than a bunch of pudding.
I haven't watched it, but I will. I haven't watched Pudding in a long time.
Same.
Dorty, you don't watch pudding.
Right.
I watch it every Monday night, 6 o'clock.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I am terrible like that.
I like Pudding. I just haven't watched it in a while.
I don't watch pudding, and I do burnouts for the children. The main difference is between me and Fro.
Oh, hell. All right. Well, I kind of knew this was going to be kind of a short show. I did not overload on Marketplace at all. But I think we're kind of at that point to where you guys about ready to break into Marketplace, unless you have some other topic you want to bring up. Anything coming up? Anything you're signed up for, Dorty?
Nope. It'd be. You're not wrong. Frying tires for children out here. No.
I thought I had a list, but I can't find it. It's
Doesn't
just a
say there just wasn't a whole lot going on this week. So
it's just a to-do list of what I still need to do to the wagon. Right.
I'm pretty wiped. So
Griggs, you know that's AJ's kid. All right. Marketplace this week, a little different. I'm going to roll into it. 84 Ford Thunderbird, $3,500. Elan Edition has a 5.0, alloy wheels, new tires, new shocks, new headlights, AC and heater works, digital speedometer. Seats are immaculate. Front seats have covers to protect them. Interior is in good shape for its age. Body is straight. Very nice classic Fox body style Ford. No to trades, $3,500. Bo, what are we going to be looking at here?
I don't know. I'm stuck on the has front seats have covers to protect them. All that means is those seat covers are there to keep all the foam from falling out. It's already broke down.
Generally, yes.
I've got no
that velour is done.
Gone. The bolster in that thing is gone.
Luckily, there's a metal frame right behind it, so it'll still hold you in place.
Feels real nice. All right, let's see it.
Yep. I mean, not a $3,500 car for sure.
You don't think so?
I think it is a $3,500 car.
Is it?
I think it is.
I think it is. If it runs and drives, even if that seat's in crap shape,
okay, you're not wrong.
I think it's still a solid car.
And I got a turbo kit for it in my garage.
And there's a turbo kit for it.
So cheap car challenge, here we come.
And it's still carbureted.
I don't know that you can.
Trying to think. Oh, no, it's EFI. I'm sorry. It's EFI.
Yeah, I'm saying it says EFI right there.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
It might be a misprint, though. Who knows?
It's true.
But no, I think it is a $3,500 car. The pictures are horrid.
I think the road has a cheap car challenge. I'm not sure that would fit.
Why?
It might be like $4,500, and I think it'd take you more than $1,000 to get the thing running fast enough to be competitive.
I don't know. I think you can throw that turbo at it and have some fun.
Well, there's a difference between having fun and being competitive in a class.
True.
Even in that El Cheapo challenge class.
I don't know. Yeah, who knows?
There's some crafty sons of bitches out there, dude.
All right, so let's remove this so I can see what's next. So just to make up for the last one, because I knew Dorty was going to hate it. 1988 Chrysler Conquest TSI. LS engine, 5.3. Car is all custom with Chevy LS. Demon 750 carburetor, 700 R4 transmission. Car leaks transmission fluid. Not sure where it's leaking. It's TV cable.
We know.
Just need it gone. Has a new OEM torque converter. Runs great. Just needs finished. Offer on trades for full-size trucks or sedans.
What the hell is a Conquest TSI?
I'm glad you asked.
You're about to see it. They're fancy.
It's that.
Woo!
That's actually good looking.
Good.
It's not a bad looking car.
It's not bad.
It's not as
like a Dodge Daytona.
Probably close. Yeah.
Leaking transmission fluid. He doesn't know where it's from though. Probably the transmission. I hope so.
Yeah.
Dorty, go buy this thing and then just put a plexiglass scoop on it, and I think you're good for next season.
It would look good with a scoop.
Yeah.
Still big scoop fan right now. That's probably going to happen. No.
Pat Bully just nope. I feel like that would be a fun car. I think you could do quite a bit with that.
I think there was a local guy here that had one of these as a turbo deal, and he ran the crap out of it. I don't know that it was very fast, but he drove it like it was.
Man.
Yeah, it looks good in there. That's nice.
I like it.
When you're when you're traveling in a group of hot rods, like that are obviously hot rods, like we had, I don't know, I'm gonna guess a number of like 6 or maybe 8 real deal hot rods that were traveling together. And like we'd stop somewhere and then people would pull out in their hot rod and just give it hell. And man, them things sound like they're working hard. Like if you know, you know, but there was a said car that pretty sure it was a V6, and I'm pretty sure the straight pipe exhaust was made out of chain link fence posts.
The good stuff.
And it was like the length of the car and just stuck out the back. And you could see the straight pipe all the way down. Dude was doing it hell. It sounded like it was going berserk. Now, it wasn't taking off all that fast, but it sounded like it was. I think Stoney and that guy are now best friends. They're gonna hang out together a lot, I think.
All right, so the next one I'm gonna pop up here. Sorry, I believe this is the deal of the day.
Ooh,
67 Chevy C10, $5,000. Has 138,000 original miles. The original 297 6-cylinder was removed, and a completely rebuilt 350 small block V8 has been installed. The original 297 is still available for additional cost if you should want it as well. Needs some body work, but is mechanically sound. Price very firm, cash only sale, first come, first serve, no holds. What do you think we're going to be looking at here?
probably a turd. Probably something where you can spit your tobacco through the floor pan. We exchange info.
Probably something rusty, I would imagine.
You would imagine.
Yeah.
Well,
Fro likes it. Yeah, it's not bad at all from what I see right now.
Pretty good. I mean, that for sure $5,000 worth.
Hey, thank goodness this is not true. Not a fan of that. Not a fan
Unsubscribe.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Nope.
I think this looks really good the way it is, though.
Is that I can't. I'm gonna have to make the picture bigger. Is that a high lift jack?
That is a high lift jack.
Okay.
Mounted right to the step side.
When I first looked at it, I thought it was a exhaust. And I thought it was a stack. I was like, come on.
No. High lift jack. It's got a brush guard on the front. It's the spare tire mount on the opposite side of the jack.
Yeah, that's a deal. That's a good deal.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
Stoney is on it. Stoney, I'll warn you now, I'm pretty sure I was set for Denver, Colorado when I pulled this one up.
I'm not a big fan of doing this, but some cars I think would be fine, and this is one of them. I agree with that.
It's okay that you were set for Denver because road trips are fun.
And Stoney's not as afraid to drive, okay?
If you do like some custom wheels on this, do you just leave the spare tire holder and put a custom wheel there?
I don't know if you need a custom wheel or just like a small drop and then good tires. If I did a custom wheel, it would probably just be a wider wheel, but put the hubcaps right back on.
So every time I've looked into stuff like this, it either use the stock, like John's saying, exactly what he said, same wheel, just wider maybe with a decent tire. Because to me, it's a slippery slope on what kind of wheel you put on this truck. Because anything that I think looks like good and classy, really expensive,
or ruins the truck.
Or if not, you'll ruin the truck.
Yeah.
I would drive it just like that. I'd lower it and drive it.
Now, I will warn you, when I pulled this up, it had been listed for 47 minutes. So
Yeah.
good chance it's gone already.
Yeah. It's super. I mean, it's just good.
Yeah.
But, and I did say, but you show up, you're liable to open up, and that door panel, that door skin, be wagging like the tail on the dog Fro just kicked.
Yep.
Because it looks like there's some rot down there.
Well, for that price, there's definitely going to be some rot.
Like a lot. You might be able to spit through the floor pans.
Yeah.
All
Still,
right.
you see way trashier trucks go for more than that, though.
For sure.
Well, what's the better deal? That thing for $5,000.
Yeah.
The Chrysler Conquest for, give me a second here.
I'm already going to tell you the truck because that's I like that better.
Yeah.
Chrysler Conquest at $5,000 or the Thunderbird at $3,500.
Truck. The Thunderbirds you can find for $3,500 everywhere. You don't see too many 67 to 72s for $5,000 that are in decent shape.
No. Almost none.
This
Blue
is
Cadillac. You are incorrect.
he kicks kids. He likes dogs. I'm here to tell you, Fro doesn't like dogs.
Does not like dogs
He
at all.
really doesn't.
Oh, man.
What's funny, and dogs know that he doesn't like them. They just know.
Yeah.
John's dogs won't go over to Fro.
Yeah.
No.
No. John's dogs come up to me every time I'm over there. They know I'm okay with them.
John's
Yeah.
a dog guy. He's got 7 of those things.
Yeah.
Not one of them visible to the naked eye.
Yeah. As many dogs as Fro has kids.
Keith.
They're not all my kids. Steve said that earlier. One of them's AJ's kid.
Oh my gosh. It all makes sense. How come I haven't figured it out until now? Lace and 4 doors. Got all them kids, baby.
All right, I got one
math's
more.
out.
I wonder if you could cut the other fender out and haul your race tires on the outboard. See them.
The question is, could you get a matching fender for the passenger side and then mount your slicks there for race week?
That's
That
what
way, when you race, you just drop them down.
yeah.
I mean, we got a cutoff wheel and a welder.
Yeah.
We could make that happen. That's.
I want to
not
see
bad
who
idea.
does that. I want to see somebody do that.
Let's F shit up.
Look at you filtering yourself.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nailed it.
Oh, goodness. All right. I got one more for you for Marketplace, and this one's going to be a guess the price.
Okay. $1. $1.
54 Chevy Classic, driven 2,600 miles.
I have no idea.
I will be dead honest with you. I have edited this. There was a very, very lengthy post as to what was in this car.
Griggs is a mini trucker. It's he has Sawzall on tap.
Hey, did he at least spell Sawzall right?
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
Email. Here, I'll share it again just for.
Okay, there you go.
Of course he did. Oh, that's cool.
Oh man, that's clean.
I like that.
I like that seat.
Seat's
The seat's killer. The wheels are killer.
Wheels are on point. Like those wheels didn't screw that car up.
No, that's good.
Neither did the drop.
This is all goodness.
All very, very good.
Yeah.
Money.
Looks like it's well done. The wiring's all hidden.
You know what you could do? You could even put a Whipple on that and it still not be bad.
Stoney said, I'm not enough info. I'm in for $200. Then he says, doesn't matter. So he says, I'm buying it. I hope you do, man. That thing's got AC and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them seats.
You put a Whipple?
Are those Corinthian leather seats?
That's Corinthian leather.
Corinthian leather.
I don't even know what that means, but I've heard it before.
I believe David is right. It is a derelict build.
So that price just went up.
So give me an idea, boys.
Man.
Well, he parked it in front of his swimming pool that has the little squirters that shoot up in the air to keep whatever they're supposed to keep done.
You're the only one who's going to notice that.
I got to put that on my list. I want a pool real bad, and I'm going to need squirters now because why the hell would you have a pool and not them squirters? Gosh dang. All right.
Whipple.
Yeah, Whipple with air conditioning and those seats. That's a drag and drive dream.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, 60?
Do the seats have like some massage function going on? I see a remote control.
I think it's the air ride.
That's for the air ride, I bet.
Oh, my bad. I thought there was going to be some massaging going on.
There might be. Maybe heated.
I don't.
With that kind of pool, yeah.
I'd like ventilated seats.
I got you.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess 61.5.
Dorty, where you at?
I'm sure it's like a $65,000 car. I don't know.
You both undershot.
Under? Really?
I always do. It's this age.
Yeah.
$80,000.
$80,000?
Wow.
$80,000.
Crap. Is that my wife to sell it price?
Yes, that is. I don't know. I want to share Lunars, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, no, keep that one down.
The problem is, it doesn't matter if we share it or not. That
It's
is
still
on.
there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
It's
sharing.
still there.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Let's do it. Yeah. Jesus. I took it down quicker than I should.
Oh, goodness. $80K for that thing.
I think the guy really don't want to get rid of it. And his wife was like, that thing's ugly. Just get rid of it. And he's like, oh, okay. 80 grand.
So
then all of a sudden he was honest with how much money's in it. It's like, we got to have 80 out of it at least to make it.
So
even
the
worth.
description for this said that they had
correction.
The description for this said that he had several offers for 70,
Really?
but wanted the full 80 out of it.
I bet his wife don't know he has offers for 70. He just wants that thing out of the garage.
Can't share
Yes.
that one.
Yes. 80K.
Voodoo knows the
Voodoo knows the address.
He's like, it's 3 blocks over from the bowling alley. Yeah, I know that. Lunar said he wouldn't pay more than $69,420. So
I wouldn't either.
neither would I.
Several offers for 70K, but wanted the full 80.
So what was the car?
A 54 Chevy.
54 Chevy.
Yeah. It's very
50.
cool though.
Yeah, it is a very cool car.
It was, but I don't have 80K for it.
Yeah.
I don't even have the 5K for the 67 Chevy that I could probably flop for 10.
I wonder if you bought the 67 for 5K, how much you would have to put in it to flop it for 10.
I don't know.
Depends on the rust.
Yeah, and how careful you wanted to be fixing that rust.
Well, wait, where's that truck at in Denver?
That one I believe was in New Mexico, but it was within 200 miles of Denver. Yes,
You take it to Texas, and it's a $10,000 truck.
it's true.
Well, why wouldn't a New Mexican take it to Texas?
I don't know. Maybe they don't want to.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Stoney's on it already.
I think what the problem is they're talking to the wrong person.
I think you're right.
I think this dude's wife needs to sell this car.
All right. Well, that's all I brought for Marketplace tonight.
I want those seats.
I do too.
Let's go back and look at that again.
Yeah. I'd take that seat in my C10.
Yeah. Does he want a Z06?
I mean, I'd offer it up as a trade for sure.
If you've ever seen any of the builds for that company, they're really cool builds. The company is called Icon. They started out building Toyota Land Cruisers, I believe. So, and then they turned it into going and finding old cars and putting all new everything underneath them and turned them into new cars. But
you should send him that C10.
I don't think they're listening to me. I can't even get you guys to listen to me. I can't even get myself to listen to you guys.
Hey, that goes both ways, brother.
That is the truth.
Yeah. It took you 2 years to put a MSD box in your car.
Hey, it took me almost a year to put hose clamps on. I don't want to hear it.
I will say this. I gave him that at 6A. I gave him a 6AL box that I'm pretty sure is bad. And I told him it's bad. And because I had two bad ones. So I gave him one, said, man, if you want to send it off, it's like $85 to have it fixed. And I gave him a 6A box that I know was good. Whenever I moved into where we live right now, and it's been 4 years in July.
I'm going to say, between you giving him a MSD box that wasn't good, he went to work for the company that you would send it to refurb said and has quit working for said company.
Yeah.
And moved on from there.
Yeah.
Like that's how much time has expired.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but I got to speaking of said company, did you see that the Terminator X now has a Bluetooth module to tune your car via your phone? And it can be an Android or Windows or Apple or whatever. You can use your phone as a screen. And now I watched, what's his name? Is it Joe Simpson? Is that right? I think it's Joseph. He reviewed it, and he was comparing it to the 3.5-inch handheld, that comes with the kit. And the USB module beat it almost at like 12 out of 15 categories. He gave it to the Bluetooth module. Now he said initial tuning a car, you wouldn't want to use, you'd want to use a laptop for that, for ease of, just getting through things. And
if you want to change your two-step.
Yeah, it's all right there. It's Bluetooth. I mean, I don't know. You can run your gauges and stuff, everything on it. I don't know. It's a neat deal. It's $225 for that module. Pretty cool.
Aaron's running a Sniper too.
Nice. Well, they definitely have that Bluetooth module for the Sniper too. It's also $225. They've had that for a minute, but the Terminator X, like John and I have, just came out like recently. Yeah.
We actually we met one of the guys that was in the commercial at PRI. Harry's in that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sniper 2 on the Buick. Nice.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Man, the Sniper 2s are pretty nice from what I understand. I mean, we've seen the Sniper stuff.
What's the price point on a Sniper 2?
Couldn't tell you. Aaron, I bet you Aaron knows.
I mean,
I'd have to look it up, but I bet it's right out of $1,000. A little over, probably.
It is Holly. They just double price Tuesday. Just go double the price on all their crap. and then run it on sale for more than it used to cost.
Yeah.
It's like a really good deal.
Yeah.
So you buy
Every
it.
holiday. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're like $1,200.
Really?
I think.
I believe you're right.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty close.
But yes, they do seem to have worked out some of the problems on the Sniper 2 that
Well,
they
and they added some things. Sniper 2 has nitrous control where the Sniper didn't, stuff like that.
Yep.
Can you do remote start on one of them deals?
I don't believe so. Then again, with the Bluetooth function, I don't know how you couldn't.
No, you don't.
No, nobody does.
Nobody, man. Don't. So the trick is with that right here. Is you just go ahead and look up that part number on Jegs and figure out what door bar kit you want, and then you cross-reference that over to Summit and order it, and you'll have it in a day or two.
Well, you bought the door bar kit from Rhodes.
It was a Rhodes kit or Rhodes door bar kit, yeah, but I ordered it from Jegs originally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably to get free shipping.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. And yeah.
I go straight to Rhodes if I'm buying Rhodes stuff.
Yeah.
I like their stuff too.
Well, it turns out, it was Rhodes that they give you free shipping on stuff too?
I think so.
Or okay. Either way.
I think if you spend enough money, yes. I don't know. Maybe I'm lying. That might not be them.
Whatever.
I can't remember. Don't recall.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't hold me to anything. I lie about stuff.
They didn't screw up so bad that now there's a FedEx truck riding around with Rhodes race cars door bars on it.
Yeah, there's 2 sets somewhere.
I swear that FedEx guy.
Oh
I
man.
wonder if Jegs is like, all right, more bad publicity, because any publicity is good publicity. Those 3 dipshits are shit talking us again.
Hey, listen, I don't recall who it was, but some big name that was on one of the sick weeks, one of the sick week events, or what Bailey's events, I guess. He had ordered some stuff from Jegs, I guess during I don't know, but he posted this big old long thing about the crappy customer service and wait time of these parts and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then all kinds of people started jumping in and chiming in and sharing their bad thoughts. I'm like, or their bad experiences. I'm like, man, I'm not the only one.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't need your stuff anytime soon and don't mind investing some time into shipping stuff back and forth, Jegs is the place for you.
Yeah. Does he work for UPS, the guy? No. Or it's FedEx.
Stoney, that sounds legit. You should have bought them.
Listen, if they're in the box, just buy them.
Oh, shoot. All right. Anything else you guys want to throw in here?
No, hopefully next week we'll have some updated on the wagon.
Actual news other than John kicked ass again.
I didn't kick all the ass. Somebody else kicked more ass than I did.
There was only one guy better than you. Only one.
Mm.
And you won some Pistons, which I think is just as cool.
I think that's even better.
Yeah.
And you got to bring the trophy home with you.
Yeah, that made it feel better for sure.
I mean, it's always nice to win a trophy, but to also take it home with you, crazy.
Nailed it.
All right. Let's wrap this thing up. Bo, you got anything?
Like, share, and subscribe.
Dorty?
Bye.
Everybody love everybody.
Do it.
Yeah.
Bye.